Want matter what time it is, I don't know, I don't care. I only care about my Father's time, my Father is God. And you know Prophet of God, if you like it or not. I want to talk about something, folks. I see things, and it do not fit in my mind. So when I hear about celebs who die, these stars who die, or princesses, or princes, or kings, or queens, or whatever, the rich kind, who are always inside. So how is it possible that you can die on a coronavirus if you're always inside? I do not understand, folks. It's not an air disease, So I like the explanation how it is possible that these people who are always inside can get the coronavirus. I do not understand. And now I see a princess that die on the coronavirus, and then I think you are a princess, you are always at home, you go nowhere, because it's not possible in this world. You are locked up and locked down for such a long time already. So how is it possible that you can get the coronavirus and die with it? This is what I do not understand, folks. And I see this thing happening more and more. And it just do not fit. It do not fit in my calculation, in my brain. It do not fit. They're always home, they're always locked up. So how is it possible? And that's definitely the case with princesses, folks. You cannot walk normally like I do on the street. I tell a princess, "Hey, come with me, man, we go to Amsterdam." She's gonna tell me, "No, that's not possible. Are you crazy? I cannot go with you to Amsterdam." These people, folks, if they go outside, they need to change it. They need a face change, or they will be recognized, and then they get big problems. This got everything to do with money, and with thieves, or murderers. You understand? And we do have plenty of murderers and thieves among us. That's why it is not possible that a princess will walk without any people around her who will protect her. It's not possible, folks. Not in this world. And definitely not now. End time, and and they all know about it, that it is end time, and all that kind of things is happening around the world. That the people are not crazy. And I think you are also not crazy, you listeners. And also these princesses and all these rich people, they are not crazy, right? So they know better, maybe even than me, what's going on. You understand? Maybe they know more than me. And I know, I think, almost everything about the things I need to know. I did get it from God. And it was in the beginning, and it did not even start. And it still did not even start. This is just the beginning, folks. This coronavirus type of disease, and many more diseases to come. Buildings what will fall down and explode, and all the kind of things, you know, folks. The weather and the changing of the weather, and polluting the air and the water and the land, and all that kind of things. You know, it's all in the making. War and all that kind of business. You can see that the devil do work with his children right now, and it's visible. Watch out for these people who want to be not visible. You understand? But they make themselves visible because they are too stupid to hide. You understand? So I think that's a little mistake in the creation God did make with that people, you know. They blow up their cover all the time. And I don't know if you see this, but I see it all the time, you know. So for me this is not hide and seek. For me it's seeing, believing, you understand? And I see those things. So I do understand what I see. So princesses who die on the coronavirus? No man, I don't go with it. I'm sorry folks. It's not even possible. You know? These people, they are always inside. So how is it possible, really possible that you will get the coronavirus? You're always inside. Yeah, folks, if you never come outside, you will not get coronavirus. That's how easy it is. You can get it from people. That's it. Well, you need to go to the store to buy your food and all that kind of things. So that's a dangerous thing. You understand? So then I need to think, she did eat food where this coronavirus was in or something. But before the food will be eaten, someone else will taste the food before it will go into the mouth of a princess. I'm sure about it, folks. They will taste it first. You understand? If it is not poison and all that kind of thing. Well, maybe you know how it goes. Maybe you do understand. Yeah, he is right. That is the truth. You thought this was only in movies. No, that's also for real. So, this is how it goes. So how is it possible that you will get a coronavirus if you are a princess, always inside? never outside, because it's not possible. You cannot be outside. Yeah, in your garden or something. Yeah? Together with the Lauer Mauer man. Or something like that. Sniffing on your flowers. But not more far than that, folks. I'm sure. I know what I talk about. Or what I'm talking about. You understand? So, but you will see many of these people comment. They will tell you that they do have a coronavirus. And these are people very exceedingly rich, always inside, because they are rich, you know. They cannot walk like you do and me. If I was rich, then also I cannot walk outside and all that kind of thing. People will understand I'm rich. So if you do have the name king or princess or another high person, yeah, they always need to be locked up at home. Locked down, locked up, with not many people around it. Definitely not the normal people. So it will be the same blood what will visit and will come and will be their friends and all that kind of thing. But you do not belong to that. You understand? So, and that's precisely where the coronavirus did start. It did start with the normal human beings and not with any of the rich. You understand? So it's not possible, folks, that these rich people will get coronavirus. It's not possible. It's the people who are walking naked for it. You understand? These are the people who will get it. These other people, they cannot get it because they are protected. Like I told you already many times. There will not happen much with them. You know? Yeah, when it is time. When God comes, lots of things will start to happen with them. You know? And I tell my Father God, yeah, it's time also. It's time to take their nice life away by all these rich people who did not go for the poor. And I'm honest, folks. If you are rich and you kick the poor, you will be very sorry that you did kick that poor. Let's keep it in mind. It's very important, definitely in this end time story. Only when God comes you will understand that I was right in the story I told you. Only when God comes you will understand I was right. But also with everything I told you. When God comes, I can close my book. You understand? Then my story is fulfilled. And this is one fulfillment what need to take place. And that's my fulfillment. This is my book. And the name of God on the front of the book. Not the unknown prophet. No, God. God will get all the credit. Not me. I'm just telling the stories I know I did get from God himself. And that's what I'm doing. But also this needs to be fulfilled. Or else the story goes that I'm the unknown prophet will not be true. So it never will be fulfilled. Then I just was a boy who did lie to you all. But this is what not gonna happen, folks. I'm not lying. I tell you the way it is. And my only way is the truth. Because that's the way of God. So that's also my way. But when I can close this story, then it's time that God will come. And then I'm really done. Then it's up to God, what God gonna do with me. Because I did give my life to God. And what God will do with me, yeah, that is a thing of God. God got everything to say about my life and what will happen with me. And really no one else. And no one else ever can. Only God. God is full connected. My life is in God's hands. And I let God prepare for the things I must do, I need to tell, the way I need to walk and talk and eat, drink, everything. See, hear, feel, know, learn. What I need to love and not to love. But it's good, folks, that I can smell dirty people from far away. I can smell them. Then I will tell you, it do not smell good, it smells fishy. This is how you know me. These are my words, you understand? And I always will talk like that way. Smell fishy. It do not smell good. So coronavirus by these rich people, folks, these stars and all that kind of thing. It's almost not possible. They are very well protected. But you will see that many will come with that disease. And it's not even true. Maybe they will do it so that you will give money also. Like I told you, then you get this disease and also need to open your wallet. For the people in what you think they do have that disease and do not have even that disease. They always will get money out of you, folks, even if you are very ill. Watch out for these visitors, because these are not your people who do this. These are just visitors. I see them like visitors. I'm also a visitor. When God did come and when God did go away, I told my Father God, I feel like my suitcases are ready and I'm just visit here on earth. I feel like a visitor. And I almost feel this every day, folks. Like I'm on vacation here in this land and in this world. And so a lot of things you even don't want to talk about when you did go on vacation. Right? Very bad things are going on, folks. And America is the breaking point. Will be the middle point of disaster. All the problems will flow there. They will use dams like weapons, like they did do with the coronavirus. The same thing. It's a weapon, folks. And also this will happen with your water. You know, the walls will crack open, the water will come out of it, and you can run for your life in the middle of America. And these are things, folks, you saw it already in movies, but you're gonna see it also for real. It just takes time, but everything is ready. Because you are in an end time movie, folks. They want it that way. So all these despicable movies, what you saw, is the truth from what is coming. And then when you see it for real with your own eyes, then you think, oh no, man, it's not possible, this is a movie. You understand? And everything is ready, folks. They did make everything ready. All the papers are signed and all that kind of things. And I saw all the papers are signed. Now it only takes time. When the stories of the papers what are signed will start to happen. And one of these papers is the coronavirus. They did know about the coronavirus. They also did sign it with the coronavirus. The name was already there. They did not make it up. So for Dutch people who did work on this and signed the papers, they did know the name of the disease already. Many people are dying. Well, that's the meaning. Go back to the Georgia Stones and you will understand that it is completely the meaning. People must die. But that's already what I saw and what I told you. So for me it's nothing new that this thing is going on and that innocent people need to die. Because the planet must become empty. So that the devil and his children can take over. This is the meaning. And if there is no God, then they will get this planet. But I'm telling you folks, don't worry. God is there, and it will not happen. They will not come that far. They will come very far, but not that far. So many people will die, definitely. But they will not get this planet. And they will also not live on this planet. Because I saw the pop stars die more young. And this is what they told you. You're gonna die young. But they did bring it on themselves. The pop stars, one by one, gonna die young. Because they want you to die young. You need to see it in reverse. They gonna die young. When you die, folks, you will not come on TV. But when a pop star dies, well, you know it. It's just a human being with money. I know more about this human being. But the normal human beings, like you will get nothing special when you die, folks. But these people, when someone dies, like Madonna died today or tomorrow, you will hear on the radio, you will hear on the TV, you will hear on the internet, you will see on the internet, you will see on TV, and everywhere it is possible so that you will understand Madonna did die. then you will understand, oh, was this some kind of fit person? But it's not important when you die. No one knows, and the TV will not tell, and the internet will not tell. Maybe some friends of you will go to the internet, and you will tell that you did lose a friend, or a girlfriend, or some family, or, you know. But that's just local news. Comes from you. So folks, the coronavirus by the rich people? No, man. Maybe my cat is that stupid that you can tell him that stories, but not to me. But I'm gonna watch this thing, folks. How it will bring more disasters in the world, and you will see automatically where it will come from. And precisely the point I told you. There is where it's all coming from. This great America. Well, folks, a long time ago it was great. America was also together with God. Did you know? But now, most of the people in America are against God, and definitely the devil is there, and his children are there, and that are the fallen ones. Together with the devil. And that's why America is not with God anymore. Because the devil took over America. Together with his children. And the children did become stars. And the stars will fall on earth. That's why they use always wings. Black wings, white wings, red wings, brown wings, grey wings. That's why you see so many people using wings. These are the fallen ones, folks. They use wings. But they use lots of things you people will not like. It will turn around your stomach. But for Dutch visitors, yeah, it's normal. So, yeah, folks. But this is about the coronavirus and the rich people, and, you know, they do the same thing like me. They are inside and do not go outside. They did lock themselves up and lock themselves down. And when you see pop stars singing, most of the times they are in a cage. Or in a box. You will see many times that they are in a cage or in a box. They show you what their real life is. They are locked up. They are locked up in this world. Together with you. But you will not be anymore. So watch out who your friends are. Open your eyes and ears and a very good mind you need to understand the things you see and hear, so that you can wisely talk about to the people who need to be warned for that kind of people. Very important if you see that kind of things that you start to talk, folks. Don't let me be the only one. I can need some help. And maybe you can talk better than me, because you are already an American with a very good English language. In this you always will be better than me. But in the stories I tell, you never will. There is a lot to learn. But to learn and understand, you need to know. You never can talk about things what is useless, right? It must be useful. Or else it will make no sense. So folks, a princess did die, but it's almost not possible. That a celebrity will get the coronavirus. It's almost not possible. And they are really protected as long as they live. Or when they will become poor, then this thing is also gone, you know. They will not be protected anymore. When the money go, the protection go. Because you need to pay the protector. And the protector do not work for nothing. Like I told you before, I always will speak truthfully. And in the things I do not know, I will not tell you, because I don't know. But this thing I know. Many will come to you with the coronavirus story and don't go for it. Because they do have more protection. In the protection you will never get. So you are walking naked to get the coronavirus. If you do not watch out. So stay home, stay alone, use your eyes and ears. This is what will make you succeed. In this way you need to walk. And you must walk it, folks. You all, one by one. You must walk that way if you like it or not. And I know, folks, this is what's going on. You do not like. But there's a lot more to come. To whine about, to cry about, to worry about, to become scared. And it will become a very scary world. But I did warn you already that you will get this all. And all of you. And And then you can think, no man, not me, because I'm gonna take my life. It do not solve the problem. So you better stay alive. Your problems will stop when God come and send you, or take you. Or He send you, or He take you. It depends where He will send you and what you did do in life. Or He will take you. When God come, you will understand that one of these two things will happen. He sent you, or He take you. It depends on what you have done. All your life. Huh? Ass shakers and all that kind of things. God is not amused. I can tell you that far. So they will make no change at all. How nice and pretty and lovely and good they are. They will not come that far standing next to my Father. So these are all people who will be sent and not will be taken. And you better will be taken by God, folks. It's the most beautiful thing you ever can get. But that's not easy. You need to convince God in the things you did do and still do. It must be clean. It must be good in God's eye. Or else you will be sent and left alone. If there will come a rapture, folks, I only saw a rapture of dead people and not living people. So these are spirit I did see go the wrong way, not to God, not one of that spirit. And I saw many spirits die, many people die. And I saw the spirit coming out and all did go the wrong ways. Maybe try to find the way of God. But that's not easy if you do not know the way. You will never find it. Someone need to lead you. This man only will be God. So go into Jesus Christ. Walk with Him. Talk like Him. Feel what He did feel. talk what he did talk, see what he did see, and hear what he did hear. And you will completely understand Jesus Christ. In that time and now. And folks, you all did know already that you will understand the terrible things, disaster, many problems, many crying, tears, pain, sickness, unhealthy things, unreal things, unknown things, unbelievable things. It will become so despicable to the core. And you are all standing on the edge of it. You only need a little push. To become blind and foolish. That's the push not smart people will get. And you don't want to be pushed that way, folks. You don't want this. But dirty people will drag you deeply into that. And you did not even know that this is happening with you. You always will understand when it is too late. That's why I'm here to warn. It will give you a chance that you start to open your eyes and your ears and start to use your mind. So that you will understand where you walk and what you do, what you say, what you feel, what you learn and know. Then start to listen to it now. It's not important for me that you will listen or not, but it is definitely so important for you. I do not talk for myself. I talk for God and goes about the human being. You are the human beings. Drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. I need to drag you. You are that fish. And I'm just a storyteller who will try to drag you into that sea. Where you normally speaking belong. You belong to God my Father. But many of you do not know the way of my Father, and they take another way. This is what will take your life away.